China is under great pressure from the COVID-19 coronavirus outbreak. While this outbreak has resulted in unfair racist attacks on Chinese and Asian-looking people in many countries, especially the West, it has also encouraged Sinophiles and the Chinese propaganda arm to create false narratives to divert some of the blame. And one of their favorites is a fake story that the 2009 H1N1 pandemic started in the US, and that not only did the US not try to stop the spread, the Western media kept quiet about the origins of that pandemic that killed thousands of people all over the world. Even the famous Chinese reporter Liu Xin from CGTN, the China Global Television Network, got into the act, claiming that the Western media did not write about a sick man of North America.
Now, the H1N1 flu pandemic, which broke out in the US in 2009, caused some 18,400 deaths worldwide. Did anybody write about the real sick man of North America?
Now let's do our bit to educate Liu Xin and everyone pushing this fake story on the truth. First, they like to point out that the CDC admitted that the H1N1 pandemic originated in the US. That's actually not accurate. The CDC is a US agency and reported on the pandemic from the US perspective. Therefore, their Q&A only mentioned that it was detected in the US in April 2009. Let's take a look at the first WHO report on the 2009 flu pandemic. It notes that the US reported 7 confirmed cases on 24th of April 2009. But in the next paragraph, it clearly states that Mexico already had cases since 18th of March 2009. In fact, by the time the US reported their 7 cases, Mexico already had over 850 cases. In other words, the 2009 H1N1 pandemic started in Mexico over a month earlier, before spreading to the US and the rest of the world. And where did the virus originate? It was later traced to Veracruz, Mexico, over 500 kilometers from the nearest US border town of Brownsville, Texas. And that, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, is why this particular virus was later known as H1N1 PDM09, which is short for Influenza A H1N1 subtype Pandemic Disease Mexico 2009. The claim that the US did nothing to stop the spread of the virus is also false. US President Barack Obama actually declared the 2009 H1N1 pandemic a US national emergency on 24th of October 2009. 2 different vaccines were developed and introduced by November 2009. President Obama himself received the trivalent jab on 20th of December 2009. There's still no vaccine for COVID-19, but we hope that this video will serve as a vaccine for this fake story on the H1N1 flu pandemic. And please do your part to vaccinate your friends, your family, and the world against this fake story by sharing this video.